Cristiano Ronaldo was unable to rescue Al-Nassr despite an impressive performance and scoring a goal. Former Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba is forced to sell his house to make ends meet following his suspension for testing positive for doping. 1. Ronaldo scores, but Al-Nassr suffers a heavy defeat in the Super Cup final. Following last season's King Cup final loss, Al-Nassr met Al-Hilal again in the National Super Cup final. Cristiano Ronaldo and his teammates played determinedly and matched the reigning Saudi Pro League champions in the first half. In the 44th minute, Cristiano Ronaldo put Al-Nassr ahead after precisely finishing a close-range shot from Garib's pass. However, Ronaldo alone couldn't compensate for the defensive frailties. In the second half, Al-Nassr's defenders played as if in a daze. The SPL runners-up conceded 4 goals in less than 20 minutes from the 55th to the 72nd minute. At the 55th minute, Milinkovic-Savic effortlessly dribbled and scored for Al-Hilal, equalizing the score. By the 63rd and 69th minutes, Al-Nassr's defenders helplessly watched as Mitrovic scored a brace with 2 close-range finishes. At the 72nd minute, Ronaldo stood stunned as goalkeeper Bento allowed Malcolm to intercept the ball and shoot into an empty net, making it 2-1 for Al-Hilal. The substantial deficit left Al-Nassr with no chance of recovery. Al-Nassr has now lost to consecutive finals to Al-Hilal King Cup, Super Cup, and extended their winless streak against their fierce rivals to 11 matches, 7 losses, for draws. Individually, Ronaldo has yet to win an official title in the Middle East, except for the friendly Arab Cup victory last summer. The Portuguese superstar did all he could, but Al-Nassr's problem lies in a defense that, aside from Aymeric Laporte, performed poorly. 2. Cristiano Ronaldo mocks teammates, refuses to accept the runner-up medal. The Portuguese superstar was dissatisfied with his teammates following the 4-1 defeat to Al-Hilal in the Super Cup final. In the 73rd minute, Al-Nassr's goalkeeper Bento mishandled a back pass from a teammate, allowing Malcolm to steal the ball and score, extending Al-Hilal's lead to 4-1. Witnessing the foolish mistake, Ronaldo visibly showed his displeasure. In the middle of the pitch, CR7 clasped his hands together and then brought them to his face, implying that his defensive teammates were daydreaming. He then waved his hands as if he no longer wanted to continue playing. After the match, unlike his tearful reaction after the King Cup final loss, the former Manchester United star went straight to the locker room and did not join his teammates to receive the runner-up medals. In the Super Cup final, Ronaldo tried hard and scored the opening goal for Al-Nassr at the 44th minute. However, his efforts were insufficient to make up for the defensive weaknesses. In the second half, Al-Nassr's defenders seemed lost. Al-Nassr has now lost to consecutive finals to Al-Hilal King Cup, Super Cup, and their winless streak against their arch-rivals has extended to 11 matches, 7 losses, for draws. Ronaldo has yet to win an official title in the Middle East, except for last summer's Arab Cup. 3. Paul Pogba sells house. Financial difficulties are said to be the main reason Pogba has decided to sell his nearly 700 square meter villa in Cheshire, northwest England. Before listing it for sale, the former Moostar tried to rent out the villa, reducing the rent from £27,500 a month to £18,000 a month. However, all attempts to lease were unsuccessful, forcing Pogba to sell the property. In February 2024, Pogba officially received a 4-year ban from the Italian anti-doping agency NADP. This is considered the harshest penalty the organization has ever issued to a doping athlete. The 31-year-old midfielder was found positive for doping in August 2023 after a Serie A match between Juventus and Udinese. While awaiting the court's verdict, Juventus reduced Pogba's salary to just £1,700 per month, far below the £6.8 million a season he desired. With the 4-year ban, Pogba's future return to the field looks bleak as the Sun reveals Juventus is considering terminating his contract. Additionally, Pogba faces losing lucrative sponsorship deals, including a £31 million contract with Adidas. For Rodri's salary to match Haaland, UK media report that Rodri's new salary will rank him among the top earners at Manchester City. Manchester City is offering a new contract to the Spanish midfielder, Rodri, doubling his current salary. The Citizens' management wants to secure Rodri's services at the Etihad during the peak years of his career. The reigning Premier League champions consider the Spanish midfielder as one of the most crucial players in the team. Rodri's expected new salary is around £375,000 per week. Currently, he has 3 years left on his contract with Man City. Once he signs the new deal, Rodri's earnings at Man City will match those of Erling Haaland and will be just below Kevin De Bruyne, who earns £400,000 per week. Man City has been relatively quiet in the summer transfer window. Their main goal is to retain Rodri, who is likely to miss the opening match against Chelsea on August 18th due to a thigh injury sustained in the Euro 2024 final in July. Rodri, 28, is experiencing the peak years of his career with Manchester City and the Spanish national team. He is a pivotal figure in Man City's recent successes. The current Champions League holders, Real Madrid, are reportedly interested in the world-class midfielder. 5. Gundogan can't stand it anymore at Barcelona. It's unclear why Ilkay Gundogan wants to leave Barcelona, even though he only joined the club last summer. Gundogan is entering the final year of his contract with Barcelona. He was not included in the squad for the La Liga 2020 for 25th opener against Valencia on the morning of August 18th, Hanoi time, highlighting the likelihood of his departure from Barcelona. However, when asked about the future of the former Man City player, coach Hansi Flick said, "I think he will stay at the club." The German strategist denied that Gundogan's absence against Valencia was due to uncertainties about his future. He missed the Valencia match due to health issues. "I had a private conversation with Gundogan, and I prefer not to disclose the details here," added the Barcelona coach. According to Sport, Gundogan has told the coaching staff that he can't stand it anymore and hopes the relevant parties will help him leave the club. Currently, several clubs in Turkey and Saudi Arabia are interested in Gundogan. The Daily Mail reports that Fenerbahce, managed by Jose Mourinho, is very keen on acquiring the German midfielder. Mourinho is even ready to do whatever it takes to persuade Gundogan to move to Turkey. However, the German midfielder might also have a chance to reunite with Man City as Oscar Bob has suffered an injury. Gundogan, 33, has previously played for Borussia Dortmund and Manchester City before joining Barcelona in the summer of 2023.